Good morning, family. Happy Friday. Super unlucky timing there, but I'm so excited, family. Yesterday, I know y'all tuned in. Wild day. So close to a $30,000 trade. Our biggest day ever. And today's really nothing changed. We're going to pretty much be looking for the same opportunity. We have $2,200 in drawdown. I'm going to go ahead and send 3 contracts at a good spot that we trust. And it's either going to be pay or bust. So let's see what happens here. NASDAQ's already finding some selling. We respected back up into the 900s, came back up into the 800 yesterday, all the way back up to this peak here. Found some more rejection. Work, Matrix, good morning, Kings. Let's go. Santiago, welcome in, family. Love you boys being here. Let's get focused. Same opportunity as yesterday, essentially. Nothing's changed. We have with $2,200 in drawdown. We're going to try to make it happen. Let's find a good spot. Anything back in around 800s, I love for a sell, obviously. Really, I would love an opportunity to get in like 790. I'll put my sell order there right now just because that's what I would like to see. But I also think we could come back up into this previous day range high at the 741s. So I'm going to watch this price at the 740s too. Wouldn't mind finding a spot around here. So looking for sells. We'll see what we can find, though. Good morning, Paul. Trail this time. Gotta try. Or partials. Fuck. I know. I sat there. I reviewed the trade. I sat with my emotions. I tried to just, get better. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling still partial on how I could have handled that better. Really, the only mistake I made, family, wasn't trailing or partials. It wasn't that. It was just holding and trusting my break even and letting it play out. That was where I really made the mistake. Danny, let's go, Queen. Good morning. How are you doing? How are the accounts? I know you're so close to passing. I believe today's the day for you. Matthew, good morning, King. Same thing. Dave, welcome in, family. As you guys can see, I have an order up here at the 788s. Obviously, I'm not sure if we're going to get there immediately, but that's kind of what I'd like to see a sell on. And then I think previous day, little mid spot here at the 741s could be interesting for a potential short as well. But let's see if we can even get up through VWAP. NASDAQ finding some deeper selling right away here. Right away, finding some selling. Look at this candle. Opening print candle, 14s into the 674s. Little 40-point sell, big volume, massive volume. Let's see what we can do. Probably not going to get this pullback into that price that I would like to see. So we got to start looking for a new spot. Maybe a VWAP tap. Maybe the 741s. Kind of could be interesting. Still finding some deeper selling. Looks like we're going to go take out maybe previous day low at the 569. So that could be our target if we keep this direction. 569s would look healthy. I am going to try to maybe get involved on a pullback towards this VWAP or EMA, actually, guys. Same trade for me. Nothing's changed. We're going to go ahead and use our 2,200 in drawdown to try to find an opportunity to get involved. Maybe be taking scales today, depending on how market's offering auctions. But right now, we're just getting some deep selling. We had this 830 data wick, swept through to the 2800s, or the 800s, found some more selling there, and now we're targeting these lows again. Want to be careful because at any point down here, the market's trying to respect these bottoms, but I really do want to get involved with the shorts right now. I do want to get involved with the shorts. We just got to find a spot that it makes sense. I'm going to keep scaling. I think my new order is going to be 700. Same trade as yesterday, 704. Can we come get a fill? Oh, we'll see what happens. 150 down, but locked in. Locked in, Queen. Let's go. 150 is nothing. Today's the day. Looking for an order right now at the 700s. It would be an EMA tap if we can come back up there. I don't want to see price just leave without us. We have 627 as low a day, and then below that we have previous day low, which I think could be the target. I'm going to try to get an order in here at the 700s, see if we can get it filled. I'm at 699 now, trying to stay consistent with the market. Can we get a little pump and fill? Come on, Nasdaq. Don't just sell all the way through for us. Give us an opportunity here, Queen. Come on, Nazi. Right now, sellers clearly a little bit stronger. Coming down into these 650s. I would love a retry at the 700s before going to test these 627s and then maybe even the 569s. Want to get a chance to get involved with this. Opening print candle sold. Might be our chance to get a fill now. Gonna have to keep trying to be in front of this EMA, though. Come on, NASDAQ. Come get us, Queen. Come get us. Looking for a shorts, family. Eli, good morning, King. Pobby, welcome in, baby. Mad Max, Amy, Santana, Joel. Appreciate all y'all for stopping in. Let's get it, family. The NASDAQ sweep high of the range, 800 and then 775, and I take a short. I'm a short retest of it. Let's go. I'm taking a retest too, Amy. Looking for a short continuation now into the 700s. I'm at 698. Feels like I should be a little earlier, closer towards this EMA. Trying again at 694. Don't leave without us, Nazzy. Come get us. Jeez. Strong wick at the 648s. Trying to decide if that is enough to be scared out. I don't think so. I don't think so. I would like a continuation attempt here. Give us a fill. All right. We're in at the 700s. Can we get some defense now at this price? Let's go ahead and go to buy 15 stops. Yep. Stop loss. Really want to see an EMA support here. Don't want to even let this thing try. Want to see the sellers win this price. VWAP's curling down. Basically, we can afford it if we get there. But I want to see the sellers start bringing this right back down towards lows here. Want to see momentum. We're in a good spot. Can we get a big black no wick? Cut through these lows. Nice spot already. Gonna put our break even on if we get closer towards that position. Targeting the 569, which is low of day here. Can we get some bigger blacks here? Want to put our break even on. Also kind of want to let this try to breathe. Come on, big blacks, no wicks. Let's see this close through these 650s. Want to see these sellers win this price. Normally, I would already have our break even ready to go, but we're trying to let this thing have a little bit of momentum by itself. I like our overall direction. I'm going to have to leave a little bit of risk on. Y'all know the game. Come on, sellers. You guys already supported that EMA. Came back into the 660s here. No reason to hold. Let's get lower. Let's cut deep now. Big black no wick on this candle retracement. Come on, baby. Get down there. I'm going to leave our risk on, family. I'm going to let it try the EMA out and maybe even VWAP. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. We're either going to lose these accounts or we're going to hit the payday. I still want to see the sellers winning here. VWAP is where we're looking to find some support. Can the sellers come back to the EMA now? Decent rejection. Want to see it close with that wick, though. Want to see this wick finish out for us. Beautiful little rejection there. Back at the VWAP tap. Still being patient. Can we get this to continue rotation? Nice rejection from the sellers there, family. Really nice rejection. Keep this cutting now. Want to see that continue to wick out. Really want to see this wick out. Nice hold. We're busting or we're making paydays. Got to see the VWAP support us. 741s are where I'm afraid of. And now we're out of the accounts. Just like that. I love shorts here. I was afraid of the 741s. Fucking fuck, man. Yeah, this previous little range spot. I really like shorts more here. Are you serious, man? Oh. Yeah, they're blown, Matthew. 650 is balanced, so in the area should be 675 and hold break for more down. 675s, yeah, we supported through the EMA there. Man, selling looks strong. Selling does still look strong. This feels like I'm going to be a really unlucky guy again today. Look at this price rejection right now. If we support through here and cut back into the EMA, I'm going to feel something. I think 741s we could be hitting, which is this previous day mid spot, right? So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. This previous day mid spot, if we keep finding some buys, obviously the 800s could offer an opportunity, but really I think the sellers are going to try to win this price. Here come the 741s now. This is that second high swing. I'm going to go ahead and purchase some counts, guys. Feels awful. Sorry, King, I was long when it tapped London low, but I didn't trade. Shorts just tiptoeing around. Well, as you can see, it was just a wrong trade. Market goes completely against it. How come these? I have a question. My drawdown auto liquidation is 67. Oh, because it's daily loss limit. Never mind. They're not blown. It's just daily loss. So I have $300 next time to try. Well, that feels awful. Anything at these 800s, guys. Look at this 800 wick. Wow, that's actually a really strong wick, though. And I can't get in. Can't even participate. Actually, I can with this one account. This 15070. I'm going to try it. Turn off our group. Go to 15070. Trade with one contract. Actually, I might as well do 3 since, well, I don't know, because these longs are looking pretty crazy right now. These longs are looking pretty crazy right now. Crazy. We have one chance. So these accounts aren't busted, actually. We're just at auto liquidation. You have your daily loss limit. Where would that wick come down to? Let's take a quick let's make sure we're not on the wrong side of these people here. Wick did come down into a spot where longs have been showing some support. Back up into these 800s. Just chopperchin. I actually like longs more looking at the hourly chart in this with that entire volume coming in like that. Opening print candle. Shorts are just tiptoeing. I got out at 650 and entered long at 675. I like that, Amin. TP hit, so I'm locked out in the new fundeds. Good luck to all. Hey, Poppy, that's how you do it, King. Look, I'm proud of you, buddy. You've been trading really well. Your discipline's been great. Double fundeds, locking out when you get in your greens. Way to be. Pat, good morning, King. Appreciate you for being here, brother. We hit daily loss limit super early, family. On the 4 accounts, we have 1 account left that we're going to try to make some dinero on, but for the most part, it's pain. For the most part, we're at the pain. 741s could be a spot where we find the continuation to the upside here. Really nice volume spike. And sellers loaded back up at that 800 all over again. These 800s have been a wild spot over and over. Bang, 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 bang. And then we came right up into these 789s and found an immediate defense of it. So, tricky day, family. I still like shorts if we break back below VWAP, but we're going to be a little bit more patient with our opportunity here. Good morning, Pat, for sure. Thank you, King. You really changed my mindset, and thank you, work. Let's go. Good morning, Queen. I love it. Oh, no, sorry about that. It's all right, Lorraine. Welcome in, Queen. Appreciate you for being here. It happens. We're doing our best. We had a really good opportunity and I'm just, it was a good week. All around, I really cannot be upset with the week that we had, family. It's been tough, but IRZRS, welcome back in, King. Appreciate you for being here, man. Love seeing it. Now we did dump again from the 775s, or we go to a range above 800. That's the question. These 800 wick is still defending. I think maybe, though. We go see the highs. We came back into the 741s. That was the previous day mid-swing spot. So that was this point here that we just came back and retested. Found some support there. Now we either have to break through with this candle back up into the 800s, or the sellers might actually be still in control here. Yes, I'm back. How's your day? And what's chat? What's going on? My day's all right, man. I honestly can't complain. I already took a loss today. Daily loss limit on the 4. We only have $400 in drawdown tomorrow or Monday to start the week, and then I have 1 account that I'm gonna try to separate from right now. But overall, dude, I really cannot complain at all. You know what I mean? I've had a good swing at it, and I feel good. What's up, King? Good morning, James. Welcome in, baby. What time frame do you trade, by the way? The 1 minute and the 1 hour, Lorraine. So this is the 1 minute NASDAQ, and then this is the 1 hour for my levels and just more information. Everyone make sure we smash that like button. Let's reach the 30 like goals for the King. Family, we have been crushing our like goals. 30 every single day for the whole week. It would be incredible to have 150 likes for the week, which would be every single day hitting our goal. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't shown any love, hit that button. Let's see if we can find a rotation with this 1 account here. Try to make a payday. And, yeah, just thanks for being here, everybody. It means the most. You're part of the best community around. So, everyone make sure we smash. Hey, Saucy. Good morning, King. Let's go, baby. Still holding this EMA. This is shaping up to be a pretty nice, clean bull flag. Just got to find a spot where we actually can get some continuation. I'm going to try the 721s. I only have like a very little drawdown, so I have to be super precise with my entry. Super precise with my entry, and I'm going to try it to be a VWAP tap. Might not even get a VWAP tap. We could just keep holding this previous range, depending on where this moment is, or this breaks the trend now. The little flag. I had a break from trading for 2 months. I still followed you. A quiet viewer. It means the most, IRZRS. I know a lot of y'all are quiet viewers. All my people here that don't say much, but you guys always show up. It means the most. Thank you for being a part of the community family. Started back this week, and I see progress. You see progress in yourself, King? Or you see progress in us? Either way, let's go. We love progress. Let's go. NASDAQ auctioning up towards this data wick, trying to get through these 789s. This 800 price, guys, on the hourly wicks have been super, super important. Over and over, every time we come up in here, this is like an hourly range. We broke it, failed to break through, went back to the bottom of it. Now we're back to the top. Could be interesting. If the sellers actually get serious at these prices and continue to defend these, we could just auction to the lower side here. But if it finally breaks, it could break with some volume. If it starts breaking through the highs here, it could start breaking with some volume and start going for those 900s again. So anything could happen. We're getting close to our 15-minute range. I'm going to get the box drawn out, stay aligned. There's our 15-minute range. Pulling back into 50% would be the VWAP. Could be an opportunity for a long. I only have one more chance with this one account, so we're going to have to try it. We're going to have to give her a poke and a go here. Come get us a VWAP, Nazi. Still a decent defense here at these prices, but I like the fact they're trying to hold. This looks like a bull flag breakout. Went off into the gym last month, and today I got my first win on my XFAs. I'm slowly coming back. New goals for this year to stay calm, take those payouts. IRZRS, I love it, man. I hear the development. Proud of you, bro. Congrats on that first XFA win, man. Let's get that momentum rolling. 800 is the high of the range, King. If we break it, the buyers will accept high price for buying. The range will be between 26 to 25.7. Yeah, I think so too. If we break it, it's going to start looking pretty exciting, huh? You still have $1,000 in drawdown, right? I don't. I have 400 in drawdown, Saucy, but or 500 actually. I have 500 in drawdown. No, 400 in drawdown, but I can't trade them because I hit daily loss limit. So Monday we're gonna have one chance. Try to save the accounts, but I have this one account right now that I can trade with. This might be the one that goes through the top of the 15-minute range. It's really struggling. Really is struggling though. A safest order for me would be like the 704s for a long continuation, just because I have to try to be super precise with our entry. But we'll see what happens. Oh, shit. So I missed something early. Oh, yeah. Took an early short, King. Started respecting this EMA. I wanted to see the sellers just win. But, hey, we took a loss, and that's what it is. That's what it is, brother. Took a loss. Now we have one account that didn't hit the same daily loss. So we have about, like, $30. $30 in drawdown, which is not going to be much. It's like with 6 contracts, with 3 contracts, it's like a half a point, not even. I still like the chances here for the longs to pull back into a price that makes sense for us. Oh, shit, I missed something early. Yeah, yes, sir. There's 34 people watching, family. Let's go ahead and just crush our light goal. You know what I mean? Let's just see if we can show some support there. Here we go. NASDAQ coming up into the VWAP. 50% of the range, that daily previous range. I think this bull flag is going to break to the upside if we have a chance to get involved. Right now, it's going to be at this VWAP. I'm just going to be patient. I can't get in immediately at the tap, though. I have to try to let this thing move a little bit. This liquidity feels like it wants to get broken. We're auctioning in towards a decent price that makes sense. Gotta be super precise with our entry here. What do we have? We have $30, so we'd have like 1 point in drawdown. So basically, there's no point of doing anything other than just sending it with this one shit. Since you got 500 left, trade ZB. ZB, what is ZB? My man likes me to trade some ZB. What is that? Bull flag was just breaking, guys. This is not the right chart. Not the right chart. Bull flag was just breaking to the upside here. Starting to find some support back at these 36s. That 41 is that previous day mid swing point. So I mentioned this price a couple times, guys. This spot right here. We just auctioned and struggled to get through it. This bull flag looks like it wants to break to the upside now. If we do finally snap through these 80s and 800s, the volumes are going to be very clear for longs. So let's be patient at this point. Got scared out of my long. Ugh, it's okay, Queen. Understandable. Very tough spot to be in. Wait for a little bit better of a trade setup. Yo, Jay, welcome in, my man. Appreciate you for being here. See, there's the reaction. There's the sellers stepping back in now. Big rejection here at these 760s, cutting us deeper into the 691s. Interesting little reaction now. How low does this get? If this goes a low a day, I'm going to be upset. Decent volume there. Really nice rejection level, which to me kind of invalidates the chances that we break through again. Looks like we might be targeting the bottom of the 15, coming back down into the 669s. I'm going to try a VWAP tap here. Same trade that we were going to be looking for. 641, 741s. As long as we're back below this previous mid-swing point, could be interesting. Looks like we just auctioned towards an untraded price, but we have such little dollars in drawdown. We got to be super precise with our entry. I'm going to try these 729s. And I'm going to have to keep trying to bring it in to make sure we get a chance at a fill here. 730. Anything below VWAP would be strong. Can we get a pull back up into it now? Chance for a fill. Tag us. Oh, look at it. Look how close we were to just ticking that thing. 726. Needed that fill. Needed that fill. Got to be super precise with our entry right now. Now that we're back below VWAP, I don't imagine I get another chance at that price. Got to continue to update. Yo, did you see the early position I put on with my short contracts up here before? Oh, it feels terrible. We're tapped in now. No dollars in drawdown. Can we find a reaction off this VWAP? Only chance. We have no drawdown. Buy 3 stops. Might as well not even put them on. The seller's got to defend here for us to have a chance. Ah. Why are they flickering around like that? Why are you flickering around like that? Oh, well, we are coming back into the VWAP, so. 150 also is a loser. And now we can put it back in the group. And that's daily loss limit, family. That's daily loss limit, family. Oh, my God. It feels bad. This is the trading business. We take losses on the chin, but tricky, tricky. If you guys watched the first candle I put in when I saw this price market, I put my sell order up and around these 794s. Where'd I actually put it? I put it right here at 789. I literally put it at 789. Oh, my good Lord. I'm telling you guys. This week was painful because there was like $40,000 plus that I left on the table just from mistakes of fear. But my direction and my analysis, I feel, has never been better. And I am going to capitalize on this. Whether it's this month, this week, next year, or this year, whatever it is. I am going to capitalize on my analysis, and we are going to keep crushing, family. Like even now, I had to get teased out, of course. But look at us, would have been in a decent direction here at VWAP. If this keeps breaking to the downside, I think we're going to take out the lows of the 15-minute range. And then even lower. Why? Why did it have to flicker around to be so weird right there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Had a feeling she would do this. Asia high right there. This is the Asia high. This was the data wick and this volume spike. That was my original entry for putting that short there. I think shorts are in control anything below these 788s. And if we stay below VWAP, I'm imagining we go take out the lows, maybe even previous day low. So I'm seeing 569 to be the target, guys, if we keep breaking underneath this VWAP. Obviously, we could come back up, but if we don't, then I see this breaking. But let's see what the longs want to do. Chopped day, got cooked on the nasty long. Sorry to hear it, Paul. We're right there, brother. Sweep 800 and break 775 and retest the dump. The same repeat again and again and again. The same repeat, Amin. Same repeat, King. Ty, what's your opinion on the Supreme Court's decision later today? Bobby, keep me informed. What is that? Wasn't even sure. Good morning, brother. What's up, Mara? Welcome in, King. It's okay, King. I hit my daily loss limit as well, but still ended the week green. We try again next week. That's what it's about, baby. Look, like I said, guys, I had a tough week in terms of emotions, and it kept me from $40,000, legitimately $40,000. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of myself. Our analysis is there. We're getting better at reading the charts, and all we can do is let probability play out. Sometimes it's going to hold like yesterday's chart, yesterday's trade. Probability, there is some times where we don't auction back up towards VWAP here. And instead, we just go hunt that 15-minute range bottom, just like we did here. So I got scared out of this range. When I was in this short, I was targeting this price. It bounced off, came back up, scared me out, and then went exactly where we wanted. There's times where this wouldn't have came up nearly as high. We would have just break right through. So it is what it is. I'm proud of it, and we'll make it through. And even now, right now, really interesting price action, really choppy. This is going to break for what seems to be a strong bull flag here, guys. I'd be looking to see this try to break to the upside. EMA is holding above VWAP. We're above VWAP. Anything pulling back in towards this range could get pretty exciting. News at 10. Was able to catch a quick counter trade to the downside, but overall I feel bullish. We just need to take stop losses, which I would have expected to take out earlier, but we never did. Hence, in my opinion, why the market is unsure of direction / chop / manipulation. Yeah, I like that analysis, Mar. It's not bad at all, King. We definitely are trying to hold here. I'm glad you caught some counter trends, but I'm expecting this to break through with this little bull flag setup here. Holding above the 50%, holding above the VWAP. EMA is trying to hold above VWAP. If this starts to break, the volume will probably get pretty wild for the longs. W's. Oh, the tariffs today at 10 a.m. Tariff information at 10 a.m. Holy shit. Look for the sells. Yeah, follow your plan. Let's go, Richner. Def waiting for something after news. Absolutely, Santiago. Especially if it's something as big as tariffs. That will bring incredible volatility. I sent you on Instagram. Barcoding the 5-minute looks so nasty. Yeah, it really does. But the longs do look strong here. Pulling back in towards this price. As long as we stay above VWAP, I imagine this can start breaking pretty aggressive. I'm going to turn trade mode off since we are at daily loss limit. See what we can do. Yo, family. Today was probably the worst trading day I've had of the whole week, but I appreciate y'all for being here. Still try to show some love if it means the most. Hit that like goal for 30 likes. It'd mean a ton. We'd hit it every day this week. That was our goal, which I thought was crazy, but y'all been crushing. So, ironically, Ty, there was a drug bust on the other side of my family's camp's pond. Wow. Very ironic sauce. Sell side. SSL is sell side liquidity. Got you, Mar. Well, yeah, I mean, we have some sell side, but at the same time, we stayed underneath this buy side at this 800 that had been defended every day pretty much. So, respond to my last comment on your short, please, King. Sorry, Eli. What'd you say, brother? Reply to your last comment. Oh, on your short? Oh, I will, bro. I will. I seen the video you posted. Give us more content, brother. Love you, bro. Means a lot, Mar. Appreciate you, King, truly. Hey, King, my patience, I learned from the best, is hopefully getting better and better. Took some scalps during those big candles. I'm up 500 today, almost 1,000 this week after nearly blowing it. Let's go, Richner. That's my dude right there. I'm proud of you, King. Way to battle back and be patient. First time I've ever seen any sort of crime by that area. What you looking for, Danny? I like that a lot. Richner. Proud of you, King. Amy, yeah, I'm looking at it now, brother. Is that your trade entries? Those bars, are those your trade entries? They look golden, King. Proud of you. Really, they look great. Expert trader, 2 accounts in 2 days blown. Damn impatience really kills. Expat, hey, we're here for you, brother, because I understand. Sorry to hear it because, excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Impatience is a killer, man. But the thing is, we know it's such a funny game because it's about trusting setups, keeping your mindset in the right spot, having the actual discipline to wait for your trades. Yesterday, I practiced it and still lost. I was so patient for our entry yesterday and still took a loss because I got scared out once I got in. Improvements. That's all we can do. Keep showing up, expat. Keep showing up, King. And I promise, eventually the market's going to reward you for your discipline and your consistency. I have so much confidence. I've never been trading better, even though I have no money to show for it this week. We had incredible trades. We would have been up $40,000 had I not put my break even on one of my trades too early, which was unnecessary. 50-point banger right away, and then right after, you guys saw the trade yesterday. But again, I'm proud of ourselves. Yeah, that boy dude coked the way he sucked up the booger. Never not one time, King. Never not one time. Healthy traders are profitable traders. King, I will try select plan. You make me love it, LOL. Go, aiming, go, aiming, go. Go, aiming, go, aiming, go. Select plans on Tradeify are incredible, truly. If you guys have not tried them yet, I promise you they're well worth the effort. Such a cool plan in the industry. Apex also just dropped their code, their discount. Pretty decent discount if you guys are trading Apex, so. Nothing yet, Saucy. I'm down 928, just getting chopped up. All right, let's be patient here then, Queen. Let's be patient. Look for something really clean. For now, for what I'd like for you is wait till we get in a strong break of this trend line to the either up or downside here. We're absolutely just wedging, so just be patient. Once we break through this direction, it's going to be clear where we're going, so just try to stay on your hands a little bit. Coke is bad, never, never. Never, not once. Only weed at most, but I don't smoke, LOL. Only weed at most, absolutely. Not even caffeine, not nicotine, none of that. And I actually haven't even smoked in 20 days, 19 days, something like that. Something like that. I don't even remember. You're planning on taking another trade today? I would, mailman, but I don't have any leverage, so we're just sitting on the sidelines. But I'm going to still call out some trades for you guys if I see anything clean. 920 is nothing, do that. I've been down 1900 and still pass. Make sure your next trade is smart and confident. Let's go. Just be patient. This is the NASDAQ trying to chop. It's trying to kill people right now, and it killed us. So just be completely patient. Wait for a break of one of these directions because once they go, it's going to go. What's your goal for this year, King? Financially, I want to have 100K of payouts after paying prop firms, so after paying for combines and fees and all that, and after taxes. So it's probably going to be like 180K in payouts roughly. I want to have 10K subscribers here on this YouTube channel and grow our community up to a banger number of 10K. I want to keep my relationship with my family and friends stronger than ever and keep investing in them with my energy and just keep everything going that way. My health, I'm so proud of, and I just want to keep working out as much as I can. I really try to aim for like 80 to 90% of the year I'm working out. Probably higher, honestly, but just want to be, can keep my health going, keep my relationship with my family strong, my friends, keep them fully invested, and then 10K subs and 100K payouts after profit. What's your goals? What about you, I mean? What's your goals? Just keep them in your mind, guys. It's still only the ninth day of the new year, so keep your goals fresh on head. Do you ever trade at the afternoon, Danny? I find the moves straightforward. To each their own, Saucy. Everybody has different preferences, King. Yeah, Ty, I need muscles like you. I'm going to put in that work this year. Let's go, GPT. I believe in it, King. Healthy traders are profitable traders, baby. I've been saying it. Family, there's 38 incredible people. Being a part of this community truly means so much to me that y'all are spending the morning here watching the markets. Be patient right now. As long as we stay in this choppy zone, do not take any trades. But once one side starts breaking, it should get exciting. So just be patient. And then once we get a clear observation, just join that side. If you guys haven't yet, hit that like button as well. Our goal is 30 likes every stream. We crushed it Monday through Thursday. Let's not fall short on Friday. Let's end the week strong. See what happens. NASDAQ starting to try to hold his VWAP. Don't get tricked yet. Hasn't broke yet. Don't get tricked. Once it starts breaking, it's going to be obvious. So be patient. The same, King. Just my goal is to get a payout no matter how small. 4 days left to get one. 4 days left. You don't have no timeline. There's no timeline, King. Oh, you mean 4 days left of winning to get one. I got you, King. I love that. I love it, Poppy. You're going to get, I'm thinking 5 to 7 payouts this year for you, King. And maybe even more. Sometimes I do, Saucy, not always, because trading fatigue kicks in and it's the evening for me too. Yeah, right now it's already like, what, 5 or 4 p.m. for her, 4:03. So later into the day when you're used to trading, she's like, it's getting closer to, 9, 10 o'clock for her. That white girl is crazy. Yeah, that white girl be tripping. May, welcome in, King. Love having you here as always, brother. Truly means a lot. Hope you're trading well. Hope you're doing well. What concepts do you use, King? Gustavo. I like a 15-minute range to use it for analysis for the daily range. I also trade on the hourly chart for support levels. So right here was what indicated that this could have been the short of the day when I put my order in early at 789s. I ended up adjusting it. So I like hourly support volume levels. I like a 15-minute range, VWAP, and EMA, and that's it. New in your stream, what concept you use, Tyler? Appreciate you for being here, Gustavo. Means the most, King. Welcome in, baby. Welcome to the best community around. Yeah, but I hope that helps. So, again, I use an hourly chart for my support levels. I like to see volume spots where price has been auctioned the most. And then on the 1-minute chart, which is where I execute trades, we look for VWAP and EMA confluences, as well as this 15-minute range, which is actually providing the most information for most of my days. Bobby, coming for a professional trader like you means a lot. Of course, King, I'm proud of you. You're going to crush some trades this year. I know it. 1, turn the system to algo trading. Trade automatic. 2, this year I want to drive more hybrid training, fix my sleep, travel new country. Amen. I love the goals, King. Let me hear the goals, family. I need to hear what y'all are focused on and motivated by. Amen. I'm really interested in that first part, King. Keep me informed on an algo trading. I've seen a couple people teasing it, but I haven't seen anything really like, actually coming into like the head of it. It just seems like a little bit of talk right now. So I'm interested to hear how you actually plan on developing that. And then as far as your hybrid trading, bro, yes, get focused on health. I'm telling you guys, healthy traders are profitable traders. The mind and what goes on in your hormone level at a cellular level from health and from sleeping, man, you can't even describe it. It will make your trading go up incredibly just by being well rested, well trained. Your body will respond, I promise. I'm a truck driver. I'm a trucker doing a delivery trading. Vic, you're the man, King. I absolutely love it. That is real, man. Working hard, still trying to use his money to make more money. That's what you got to do, King. Keep working. Proud of you. In March, I'll be day trading full time. March, you're going full time? W's for Vic, everybody. That's the dream right there. That's the dream. Yeah, Gustavo, hang around, King. You'll be able to see our confluences more and more. Again, EMA, VWAP, 15-minute range, and then hourly support levels. Those are pretty much what I trade. Saucy and work. Way to show love. That's insane. Come on, Vic. That's real status right there. I'm proud of you, man. Look, trading is not an easy game, family. This is a long, hard journey, but it's such a worth endeavor. It's such a worth endeavor to battle through. It's the funnest psychology game. It's 95% psychological. Can you handle your emotions? At the end of the day, it's just up and down charts, up and down candlesticks. And yet it makes us get emotional. Sellers finally breaking through the VWAP here. Is this going to be the break, or are we still going to be in choppy? I would not be trading yet until we break one of the ranges of the 15 minutes. Okay, guys, as long as we're stuck inside of this 15-minute range, it's a no trade for me. Be patient. Longs above here, get really excited. Shorts below here also get really excited. So just let it play out. Give yourself the chance to be involved by not getting chopped up. We could still hold the bottom of this range and push back right now, but the sellers are looking strong. We'll see what happens. Come on, Vic. Let's go. Morning, kings and queens. Sobs, appreciate you so much for being here, King. Welcome in, baby. Hope you're doing well. I know you've been a busy man. Hope the charts are treating you well if you do trade today. Be cautious right now. Honestly, not the best setups that we've seen all week. A little choppy, so protect yourself. Protect yourself, my man. I'm working on it, King. I achieved last year goal that I can build my indicators. Now I have to build a copier trader like Replicanto or Ninja Trader and build some bots and trade gold, CFDs, but the spread is wild. Automatic trading is insane to me. So it just goes off your indicators. So it's going to be, your automatic trading is going to be trading your institutional levels at those 25s, the 25 level supports. I love it. Thank you guys. I've been at it for a year, profitable. So it's a wrap full time. It's a wrap full time. He's a year profitability. I love it, Vic. Hey, congratulations, King. Absolutely incredible. I love success stories, and that's what it's all about. Putting the work in every day, consistency, having the awareness to be involved with your emotions and the charts, being resilient even when shit doesn't go your way and showing up no matter what happens, having the discipline to actually take good setups and not get chopped up. Family, sellers are starting to win here. Sellers are starting to win here. Coming down into low day. Next clear target would be previous low at the 570s. This candle's starting to look pretty bearish. Obviously, we've been chopping. This is the zone in general that we've been bouncing through. So we got to see some continuation. But a break of the 15-minute range here. As long as we continue, I like shorts. If we push back up into the range, still chop. Institutional automatic trading at your 25 levels is going to be wild, though, Amy. Again, family, today we hit daily loss limit. But that's not the definition of trading, you know. Trading is just about showing up, having the probability, letting your chart play out if you take a good setup. I still like our first try here. I really don't regret it. Only thing I am a little bit upset about is the fact that I had my original short order up here at a perfect top tick. But once I saw the excitement of the sellers, I tried to get in, which again, FOMO. I got afraid of missing the move and then caused me to lose, which is the discipline aspect. This analysis, guys, this acronym, CARDS, will truly make you a better trader and it will bring you a lot of growth in your entire personal life. CARDS, consistency. Show up every day. Work hard. Have something that you consistently are looking at and do not waver. Awareness. Spend a lot of time being introspective. Think about yourself. Know what triggers you. Know what makes you take FOMO. Know what makes you misbehave, mistrade. Have awareness on the charts to know when setups are actually valid or when they're not valid. R, resilience. We get punched in the mouth as traders all the time, quite literally all the time. But you have to shake it off and be willing to show up the next day anyways. Discipline is not taking anything other than what your setup is. Being patient and waiting for your levels. Actually letting charts come into your levels. Like yesterday, letting the chart play out and not putting your break even on too early and micromanaging your trades. And then the S is simplicity, baby. Make it all so simple, you know? Trend lines. I've seen people become very successful just trading trend lines, just trading supply and demand. Very simple strategies because once it's simple, it's repeatable. NASDAQ swept through the bottom of the 15-minute range. We're coming back up. This was the biggest volume spike of the day. So if we don't continue lower here, I would actually like a long here attempt at the 650s. If we don't break back through this price, 650s could hold for just more chop. Yeah, now I can build an indicator, but that really what I found is the market moves on liquidity action theory. Auction theory, liquidity auction theory. A lot of people see that. The more experience you have, a lot of people start seeing liquidity auctions. We just took two sell-side levels. I could see longs playing here. That's what I'm saying, Tumar. We just took two sell-side levels. Volume spike, push through the bottom of the range. Coming back up into the 15. I would be willing to take an attempt at the 649s here for a long continuation. That's just me. I would see a long continuation here at the 649s. This is where my order would be if I could still trade. But, again, trading is probability. Not everything's going to play out even if it's a good setup. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. As long as we keep holding above this price, and now we're looking at this V recovery through the bottom of the 50-minute range after having that volume spike, I imagine we're going to keep auctioning up now. Or at least to the VWAP, and then from there, it could get excitatory for the longs if they already took out that liquidity. Asia swept Asia lows. Crazy. Just choppy. But instead of seeing the range as price action, I see it as a range of points in price. Like NASDAQ 300 points is a short trend daily. Yeah, which is crazy because it's been consistently about a 300-point range. I mean, within some reason. But the 150 point of the 300 is also balanced where you find value. So W's, Vic. Let's go, King. I'm running into a problem early on for my goals with calculating how many calories I'm burning during workouts. That's a tough thing to know, actually, for sure, Saucy. But I don't think that that's super relevant. Again, actually, in that video I shared you, is like calories in compared to calories out, like in terms of calories out and what you're burning, isn't really relevant as much as just metabolic health, making sure you're doing the things consistently, eating the right foods, and then getting your heart rate up and getting your muscles engaged. Your muscles are glycogen, or they need glucose. So the more you're burning, wow, look at the longs right now, family. Mar, you called that spot once we swept those liquidities. You just called this volume. Now we're coming up through here. As long as the EMA can get up through this price now, through this tricky 760 spot, longs could really continue into this direction here, family. We'll see what happens. But yeah, at the end of the day, you don't burn that much calories working out, to be completely honest, Saucy. It is very little. Very little calories are actually expended during workouts, but that's not the way to lose weight. That's not the definition of losing weight. It's just about getting the metabolic health, getting your body firing, getting your hormone levels trying to engage in growth. That's how you actually see results, just through, again, mostly diet and then consistency of getting your heart working. Because really, truthfully, I could go run like 10 miles and you only burn like very little calories. It's kind of insane. Like now, the balance is 650. Let's see the market go back to it and take traders at premium at discount of that range. It aligns with the 25 point levels. It does line up with your levels consistently, King. As long as we keep holding above VWAP here, the longs are going to look pretty excitatory. We got to break through this flat price at the 672s. From there, it'd be high the 15-minute range and then high a day. This is a very nice wick reaction on the hourly chart. We came down, found some selling, swept through a bunch of liquidity, held previous day low, held this big spot that we couldn't break through yesterday as well, and now longs are getting excitatory again. So we could easily keep ripping here. Absolutely strong V recovery, coming back into the 15-minute range, back above VWAP. Here comes that flat price at the 61s. Longs are looking strong right now. When I snipe, I'm going for the kill. Thank you, brother. Let's go, Mar. Proud of you, King. You can burn more calories walking more than running. Isn't that crazy? That's actually very true, Amy. That's what I'm trying to say. Calories out in terms of expenditure isn't really relevant at all if you're trying to be healthy or lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, it's about watching the calories that you're eating and not even in deficit, but trying to understand the macronutrients and making sure you're actually staying high, mostly high protein, ironically, mostly high fat, limiting carbs, and just consistency. Do it over and over and over again. Family, NASDAQ looking pretty excitatory. We came down from the 615s up into the 760s, 150 points off the bottom there. Strong push. Very strong push. Can we get through this flat price at the 60s? This is where we've been struggling. But if we do, I imagine volume's going to keep picking up. Look at the EMA cutting through the VWAP here. Well, I got an appointment in 30 minutes, so I must go see you Monday, Ty. Hey, I hope the appointment goes well, King. Hope there's nothing crazy. As always, Pobby, appreciate you for being here, King. Even when you don't trade, you show love. It means the most, buddy. Thanks for being a part of this community, dude. We'll see you Monday, King. If we break through here, volume could keep going excited. We could also retest VWAP, of course, at this point. Let's go, Pobs. Family, I don't know where we're at for our likes, but we have a goal of hitting 30 every day. It's been crazy. I didn't even expect that to be our new goal. We used to be hitting 20, and y'all just showed so much love. We've hit 30 every single day this week. I know I lost my trade early this morning, but that's trading. Don't let that waver. If you guys find any value being a part of this community, show some love. Let's get to that goal. Hey, Ty, when you go back to the dentist, LOL. I got to go back. I have to schedule the appointment. That was a crazy day, Amy. They ended up canceling my appointment. I never even got to go that day. I was so upset because I didn't reply to their text to confirm it. They canceled my appointment and then sent me a reminder saying, hey, just to remind you, your appointment is tomorrow, even though they canceled it. So I got to schedule another one. I have a cavity I want to get filled, and I also want to get my teeth whitened. Well, that's a VWAP on the next for me. Well, that's a wrap on the week for me. Hit my DLL on those new funded Tradeifys. Had a stellar week. Can't win them all. See y'all Monday. I appreciate you, King. That's it, baby. I love the mindset, Corey. That's a real trader mindset. W discipline, King. Proud of you. Great way to approach the markets. You had a great week. Yes, we don't win every day, but hey, baby, next week we're going to get paid. Proud of you. That is trading, family. You cannot win every single day. That's not the market. It's not the way not what we're doing here. We take good probabilities, we take good setups, and we let the rest play out. NASDAQ finding some support through that flat level, but still choppy. Back inside of the range. Above VWAP is strong, though, so the longs could continue at any point here. Look at the hourly wick. Really starting to show itself. This is quite bullish as long as this continues to hold. We built out a lot of today's price volume structure. Choppy, basically, is what that means. Very choppy. Let's see what price does. This flat price has been the line in the sand for the sellers here. But I imagine that once this breaks, the volume is going to bring us to the top of the 15-minute range and then maybe even high a day. Although, keep in mind, these 800s have been incredibly sticky for the longs for the last month, right? So look at this. Look how many taps. 1, 2, 3. They tried to break through, found some resistance, really tried to break through, could not, got pushed all the way back down into the 25s. Tried it again, resistance, tried it again, resistance. So to break through this level is going to take some serious volume. It's going to take some real volume to push through this level and actually hold. And if we do start accepting that, then we can start targeting those 29s. If we do start pushing through here, it's going to get a little wild. Longs have not been able to get through all week. I feel like I'm a little sniffly. Like I might be, I don't know. Excuse me, dare I say it. Down 300 today, all good, small L. I love the mindset, GPT. That's it, baby. Nothing. That's just probability playing out, King. We got to pay the trading tax. Got to pay the trading tax sometimes. Not every trade's going to work out, but you have a great setup, great system. Keep being patient. Next week, we get printed. Today's choppy day, family. You're not alone in that, King. Today's a choppy day. Not a lot of action going on. Very sideways. So, it happens. Way to lock the week out strong. Guys, if you are not, if you don't have a setup and you haven't taken anything yet, it might be a day to just, either watch price action just to get the better experience or honestly just close it out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. There's not a lot going on right now. I imagine that we will potentially break out later, but it's tough. It's tough to know. This is a choppy market. We could easily stay within these 800s. I imagine, though, that if they do start breaking, like if this 800 breaks, we would end the day up and around these 940s. If the 800 does not break, yeah, I mean, we're going to stay inside of this range that we've been looking at for the last month. Yeah, we would stay inside of this range. But if it breaks, it breaks. I don't know. This is a choppy day. This is a day to practice some patience and discipline. Really wait for your setups. The market punched up for the break of 800, but got absorbed from the sellers. That normally defends that range and positions. Yep. They've been defending that. They've been defending that range, that spot for a while now, I mean. So we'll see if it can finally break. We'll see if we can finally get through here. I think if it does, it's going to be pretty exciting in terms of the volume. Otherwise, we're going to stay right within this data wick, stay within these 800s, and just keep choppy-chopperton. Choppy-chopperton, choppy-chopperton. Proud of everybody for y'all trading this week, though, for real. Look how painful this is. 1750 daily loss limit. Bink. That's us. That's us. We hit daily loss limit. Here comes volume, family. Starting to hold the EMA. Can we get through this 15-minute range? Another volume spike. There's a sweep of the 15. Here's a data wick also getting taken out at the 800s. Are we going to see this continue now? Or is it going to be defended? I'm not going to lie to you. Looking at the hourly chart is looking quite strong. I'd be surprised to see it defend, but then again, probability plays out that this will continue to hold, but we'll see. Volume finally starting to pick up. Like we said, if it does, it's going to get pretty excitatory. That's a little 40-point candle right there. If it keeps holding, I imagine more upside. Take out the high a day, and then from there, we could go take out these 900s possibly. Longs are looking decent right now. Or breakout maybe. Probably just going to be a shit show here. I know. We just broke through the orb now, so we'll see. We just broke through now, King, so we'll see what happens. With the way that we did it, you know, from the lows of 615 up into, that's a 200-point rip. So it's kind of hard to fade that strength, even though we've stuck below these 800s a whole lot. But it is a choppy Friday in general, so maybe, just maybe. Took that long with 5 micros due to drawdown. Now down 528. Let's go, Queen. You're right there. Which means you need, what, 1,600 to pass? 1,600 to pass. You're right there, Queen. I believe in it so much. 3 more likes for the big 30 likes to be smashed. W community. Incredible community. Y'all are so consistently showing love. It means so much. I can't even explain it. This is why we do this every day. We show up. We try to do our best. We provide levels. We pick each other up. W community. W spot. You guys are incredible. 800s are trying to hold like they have been all month long. The volume came in. It was a 40-point candle push. 200 points from the lows here. Hard to fade this hourly candle support strength, especially back above this volume spike. I imagine we go take out highs here. All right, King, I'm going to head back to sleep. Matrix, proud of you for trading this week, King. I'm proud of you, brother. Hope today was okay for you. Rest well, King. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Drink some sun, King. If you see the market go back under 800s and break 775, you'll see sellers step in. That's the classic right there, Amin. If we push back below it now, bink, and then retest that price, yeah. Sellers will be in control and will be in the same range that we've been in. The only way that doesn't happen is if the sellers are not able to break this thing back below 8s. Maybe they take out high a day. We try again next week. Best of luck, everyone. Lock in if you're green. Don't be like me. Let me hit my DLL. Just another day, Bubba. I feel the pain too. DLL today, but hey, we ride. We have 300 points in drawdown next week. I'm going to have to try to make it happen with one contract, try to build the buffer up. It's going to be painful, but I have belief. I have belief in our strategy and our consistency. We win by consistency. That's the thing. You can't lose if you don't give up. Still flaunting some more volume. Could get another excitatory volume spike here. Trying to break through the high of the day at the 824s. Sellers are back at the 808s. Pretty high in the range. Let's go, Amy. Way to show love. Love the energy, King. Can we push through the high of day here? I feel like we're going to just reach up for the rest of the day. That's my honest opinion. 200 volume, 200 candle spike from the bottom. VWAP is EMA's curling. Here comes high day. Boom. Another volume spike into the 830s. Look at this hourly candle inverting this complete candle now. If that closes above, whoo-wee. Don't want to see any wicks like that if you want to see continuation. Don't want to see us push back inside of this 800 range. Personally, even as somebody that's not trading right now, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. If you see the market go back up under 800 and break 75, you'll see sellers step in. I want to see us break through this range so we have some more excitement for next week, because this range has been tricky for people to trade on. Underneath these 800s has been tough. Next destination is 850. And then if we start invalidating 850, which is this spot here, the 844s, woo. Let's take another look at the hourly chart. Actually, take a look at the daily chart as well, guys. Finally looking like we might see some continuation to the upside here. But then again, if I was reading this chart on like an hourly chart or so, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely targeting these 990s in my opinion. Definitely targeting that liquidity spike, and then from there we could just keep breaking through this equilibrium high to 600s. I'd be long. So on the daily chart time frame, I'm bullish on On the hourly time frame, also bullish. Look at this candle inverting. Another sweep of the high there in the 846s. Daily candle bullish. Hourly chart bullish. Minute chart extremely bullish. Defending the 15-minute range with volume. Biggest volume spike of the day. Price couldn't continue. Had a V recovery through VWAP. And now we're heading up for 250 points off the bottom here. Longs are looking strong. It's the balance area. 772 or 838. One half past another 50K. Let's go, Dave. Oh, my goodness. Good trading, King. Beautiful little 50-point trade there to pass another half K, 50K. Proud of you. Really good trading. Have a great weekend, Ty. Galaxy, it means the most, man. Thank you for being here, King. Good luck. Oh, if you already, it sounds like you're done trading, so hope you had a good day and enjoy the rest of your weekend, King. Get some sun. W Day, Manuel, I appreciate you, brother. Hope you had a good day, too. Drink some sun, get some water, hug somebody you love, buddy. Appreciate you guys for being a part of this community. Filled one account just to buy another and hit 4,500 in 3 trades. Love the game. Oh, I love the game, Eli. NASDAQ absolutely printing to the upside. Now down 223. Took that long from the 10s. Let's go, Danny. Took that long from the 10s. You're down 223, so 1,300 from passing. What's the plan for the weekend, King? My plan for the weekend is to just kind of decompress a little bit, to be honest with you guys. I've had a really busy week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been kicking up content. So I've been working really hard. I was up to like actually 2 a.m. last night getting content out and just doing stuff. So I'm going to enjoy the fact that it's the weekend. There's no content for me to post other than just maybe a little bit more tonight. And then I'm going to decompress. I'm going to work out every day. No, not a question. Eat good. I think my girlfriend's coming over, so we're going to hang out and we're going to watch some movies I just watched Avatar 3 in 3D. Oh, what an experience. So yeah. Christian took a dub. Let's go. Let's go. Proud of you, King. Patience is key, brother. Absolutely. Patience is always key. I'm glad you made some money. Up or down now, Amin. Haha. Danny, I love it, Queen. You know my answer is going to be up, but it's going to be wait for a decent pullback. My answer is up, but it's going to be a decent pullback. We're 250 points straight up right now, right? So you got to be careful. I can help you edit your videos, King. I mean, you're the man, brother. I'm not going to make you do that. You're the mans. I ain't going to make you do that, King. I actually have an editor right now that I'm trying out. That's why another way we've been going at it. EMA tap could be crazy. Hell yeah, W movie. Hell, W series, Mad Max. Great series. Love the Avatar. Pulling in this EMA could be interesting. Hey, you got a girlfriend? Awesome. Since when, dude? Well, I called her my girlfriend just for simplicity, but we're not technically together. We've just been hanging out pretty often. So for like the last 2.5 months, we've been hanging out pretty consistently. I'm not trying to put a title on it just because, you know, I'm still really focused on a lot of other things, but she's really great, so hanging out with her this weekend. No one knows how we react, don't predict, but you will see if the back to 825 and hold, then you know where the still buyer's there. I mean, you're the king. I love that analysis. We never know what we don't know, but as long as we keep holding above this 820's price, look at this hourly candle, guys. Danny, I would not be fading this, Queen. Especially look at this. The volume at this 839 price is more than we've seen on the entire daily range, and now it's above these ranges. So buyers are clearly supporting. I would not be fading these longs. What's a day down? 700. Battle back to plus 350. Atomic Crasher. Come on, King. That is fucking battle zone. I'm proud of you. Way to be patient. Way to find the good setups. Find the longs. Like I told y'all, we didn't need to get chopped up. We did not need to get chopped up. Once we got a validation of the direction, we know where we're actually going. Now you guys can play fairly freely and get to participate in the move. Oh, yeah, for sure. Can't wait for the next one. I know. It's going to be a little while. That's nice, man. Enjoy the time together. Thank you, Queen. That means the most. 500% game on QQQ options. Thanks, Nazi. Lorraine stealing from the NASDAQ today. Let's fucking go, Queen. Proud of you. Yeah, no clue what to do now. Going long seems a little off, too, for some reason. Just because of where we're at. I mean, if you look at this chart, this is crazy. 250 points to the upside. But I do like longs. You just got to wait for a nice pullback price. Great video from yesterday's session. Well done. Also for the time you take for doing this and talking about mistakes. We all learn from it. Rich, no, you're the man. That means a lot. Truly, truly means a lot, King. Thank you for showing support. As always, brother, you're always here showing love. And it means more than I can explain. Just like every single person here. You guys are in part of a community that we just are pure support. We're getting better at this as a community because this is a hard journey to do alone. And you guys make me a better trader every single day. I truly believe I would not be as good of a trader if I wasn't here with you guys. So thank you for being a part of something. This journey is going to be incredible. 2026 is our year. Yes, I failed yesterday and the day before. Missed out on $40,000, but my analysis is feeling better than ever, and we're right there. Just gotta be patient, and the charts are gonna play out probability-wise. Why not use a live account if you have consistency payouts? Just for leverage, Christian. So it's trading prop dollars is cheaper than trading real dollars. You know what I mean in terms of leverage. So it's just might as well take advantage of the prop firms. 31 likes, great job, chat. Grateful for you guys. Make sure you stick to your setups and be patient. Pat, you're the man, King. If you're getting out of here, I love you, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping in as you always do, even when you don't trade. Drink some sun this weekend, King. Hit the weights. Proud of you. Your trading has been better than ever, Ty. Very proud of you, brother. Pat, that means a lot, bro. For real. Thank you. May, let's go, baby. But break first to 875. Yeah, I mean, we're just ripping. Look at this hourly chart. I would not fade this. I would not fade this. Where would you say a good entry would be then, Amin? Truthfully, $825s. $825, I'd be willing to take a try at it as long as we can hold. But you want to see the 825 actually hold first there, Queen. See you on Monday. I'll be back in Thailand then. Dave, enjoy the trip, my man. I'm excited to see you tune in from Thailand. I'm jealous, brother. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, King. NASDAQ sweeping up into the 879s. 264 points off the bottom. Yes, she is, Dave. She's close. She's like $1,300 off, right? Something like that. I'm trying to only trade one eval at a time until funded. I like that patience. That discipline's going to pay out for you, Dave. I mean, look, it's easy to want to get involved with copy trading, but hey, follow your strategy, follow your system. One at a time, get funded, and then you can rock them, baby. As a trade, first trade of the day, I will not trade, but if not, I will take correction at the 925, targeting back to 850. So you're actually looking for the counter trend. So now Amy's actually looking for the shorts. He wants to see a 925 opportunity. I don't know if I like that as much just because of the strength here. I imagine that we're going to end up closing somewhere in this higher range. Somewhere close, but who knows how we auction there. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. Blew my funded today, so I'm starting over too. Mad Max, you know what it is, baby. We trade leverage. We take the opportunity. We don't marry the accounts. We take the probability when it plays. And, hey, proud of you for putting the effort in tomorrow or next week. Do it again, King. Payouts are on our way. We got to keep showing up even when we lose. And then you keep probability. And then payouts roll. That's why we like to trade leverage. That's why we love prop firms, baby. You didn't lose anything other than your little investment of your initial combine, you know? It feels like we lost a lot of money, but really, you just lost that little investment. That's high up, though. That is high up, but the market is looking strong. The way I see it, King, is not a trend, it's a range, and I trade premium and discount and you in the low risk if you were against the trend. It's a range. So you're trying to short the 925 range. So 900 for you is outside of the edge because of the 615 is the lows. Is that what you're saying? So because 615 is the low, 925 would be outside of the range. So you're looking for a return to the range. You're looking for balance outside of that edge. I like that analysis, Amy, actually. If that's what you're saying, that makes some sense to me. It's NASDAQ. Nothing's too far, LOL, if it goes back to 850. Vic! My man's is going to be full-time. He's trucking right now, and he just made a K, baby. That's not bragging, bro. That's just showing what's up. I'm proud of you. Good work. Putting that work in every single day, King. Why don't you trade the S&P? Christian, just because my analysis for trading is cards: consistency, awareness, resilience, discipline, simplicity. The C, consistency. I like to trade the same market, the same time frame, the same time of day, 9:30, 1 minute chart, NASDAQ. That just allows me to build up subconscious consistency so I can start seeing the market more and more and more and more naturally, subconsciously, easily. So for me, I like to keep everything super simple, which is the S in cards, and C, consistency. So I don't like to change markets, even though, because right now, if I'm looking at this chart, this to me, I know relatively what to look for. If I go look at ES right now, they're actually super similar today. So that's nice, but not every day is it like this. Not every day is it super similar like this. So today specifically, yeah, you could. Wow, 699. So look at the defense of the 7,000 on the ES there. But yeah, it's mostly just for simplicity of strategy. I'm super used to what I look for, so it helps me be consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's just my strategy. One mini paid 1,000. That's sexy. It's 50 strong points there. Hey, yo, can we hit 40 likes? Saucy. This can't be greedy. I love it. Y'all been crushing the goal, showing so much love. It means the most, family. Truly, thank you so much for being a part of this community. Ty, now the range is 26,000 to 25,700. The old range now is not valid. So the premiums start from 900 to 950. As balance is 850, and discount is 750 to 8. New range is 26,000 to 700. See, I guess I'm confused on where you choose. Why 700? Like, why is it? Because if I go all the way back down from 26,000 and 300s, it's not going to line up. So, like, why at that level instead of, like, for example, let me do this math really quickly. Or maybe I'm wrong, but let me check. 26,000, right? Divided by 300, because that's your range, would be 86.6. So it's not even a flat level if we go all the way down in 30-point ranges, 300-point ranges. So it's like, what makes you choose that level? Because if it was 600 to 900, so 600, but I guess it's just because you're using the hourly chart. Like, where do you draw your levels from? Where do we defend? In 26,000? That's why, because that's the next peak. I understand. 5 away. Workouts for the day are almost done. Not greedy, deserved. Let's go, Saucy. Proud of you, King. Way to keep that health going, baby. Healthy traders are profitable traders. Working hard every day. Number one, drop a W for that man, Saucy. He has a goal, a crazy awesome goal of getting healthy this year, and he's been crushing it. Consistently putting his calorie deficit in, consistently watching what he eats, working out every day, getting his heart going, getting his sweat going. I love health, and I'm proud of you, buddy. That's fucking amazing. I see now why you talk about that 600 though level. Is it just because that's where the market previously respected? 600 to here, because that's a 400-point range. I don't know. It's tricky. I mean, it is tricky, King. Here we go, Danny. This is what he was talking about. We never got to the 890s, 880s, and now we're back in here. Honestly, Queen, as well, you don't have to make it happen today. I know that's exciting. I know it's hard to say that to you, but this isn't a day where you have to get it done. You know what I'm talking about? So maybe just be patient, Danny. Wait for next week. Wait for some cleaner setups. This is, in my opinion, a tougher day, tougher market. But if I was going to try something, I wouldn't mind to try this peak here to hold, but it's risky. Took the short back to break even. You're incredible. You're incredible, Queen. Again, you don't have to do it today, so don't necessarily look for it all today. I draw from the 26,000 to 25,7 equals 300 points. I change this range when a 1 hour candle closes outside this range and always one of the highs or must be back at 50%. XX 500. One of the highs or lows must be at X whatever 500. Yeah, but then that's invalidating your current range. Oh, 500 to whatever. Okay, I got you. Okay, a little bit more understanding there, I mean. But the 500s would separate, because right now our range isn't 500. You just said it's 26,000 out of 700. Yeah, but that's not 500. I'm still interested in your strategy. I mean, still gonna figure it out. I like your analysis. Took the short back to break even. Yesterday was she. Today is she. Yeah, Ruckus. Yesterday wasn't terrible. I just made a mistake yesterday, but today I agree is a little bit rougher. So don't have to make it happen today, family. Ruckus, if you're not loving this price action, King, Walk it out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, brother. We'll be here Monday doing it all over again. Hopefully get some better price action. Short from the 862s, Jay. Hey, stellar entry, King. Really love that entry. Not sure where we get to, but we could turn around maybe at the top of the 15-minute range. We could keep going back in. I'm not exactly sure at this point. Target what you want to target, King. Good entry, though. Sellers are starting to step back in at these 870s. Here comes the 800s. This is a spot where we could bounce from. Be cautious. This has been that big wick spot. So if we don't get through these 800s, you know why. We struggled here all month to get through here. We just got through. We'll see if it can hold or the sellers can keep us in the range. It's like Ty says, patience is a profitable trader. Let's go, Vic. Absolutely, King. We get paid to be patient. You get paid to be patient. Yeah, not going to force anything, Ty. I am super grateful for this account, and I want to get it passed, but only with a good setups and not YOLOing. If it takes me till next week, I'm fine. I love that, Queen. Absolutely. No rush. No rush at all. Be patient. You're really close. You're so close, and I'm already starting to see that you're not, that that the emotions, because you want to pass so much, you know what I mean? You're so grateful, and you want to make it happen so much that you just, you know, you want to make it happen, so it's just causing a little bit more of emotion than you normally would. Try to separate from that. Take a breath. Let the charts play out. Next week's a new opportunity. Or we hold these 800s and we could look for some auctions here, but we'll see what happens. The old range is high as 25,800 and low is 25,500. So the range can change not by 300 points. I guess that was the thing that was confusing me. Because from my opinion, like if it was 25,800, then the next one would be 26,100. You see how that's a 300 point difference, but that's not the case for you. The range is just set every time we're in a new spot. So the low is on the X500, and now the range is 26,000, and the low is 700. So the high is. So I understand. Actually, that just broke my mind. I figured it out now for what your strategy is. I was always assuming, like I said, because it's a 300-point change, you were always looking for that 300-point difference for the range, but that's not the case. You're actually just looking for the new range to be set and then taking 300 points from there. If the 1 hour closes back under 800, then this new range will not be valid anymore and go back to the older range. I agree. I completely agree with his analysis there. If we cannot hold and the buyers get pressed back below these 800s and this volume isn't anything, then we're going to be back stuck in this terrible 800 range. So we'll see what happens. Crazy push. Buyers completely winning and now getting pushed all the way back down. Excuse me. 759 says 120 point sell off right there. The range is great today, guys. You can make a lot of money with today's range. Really, you can. Like, Jay, I know you caught that short. I hope I didn't scare you out of it. I hope you're holding this thing. Blesseth. Appreciateth, Kingeth. Truly, thank you so much, family, for being a part of this community. We had another stellar day, a stellar week. This was one of our best weeks we've had. I was so close to making 40 big ones, but that's trading, and I'm proud of myself anyways, and I hope you guys are proud of yourselves too. We're going to keep this energy rolling. Keep everything looking for next week. The thing is, trading is a fun game because even when you feel bad, everything can turn around in one trade. So I will try to explain more if you have the high at blank 500 and now maybe 25,200 and we break above the high, then the low will be at the institutional level and the high will be at the new low point plus 300 points. See, that makes way more sense. The new low plus 300 instead of the previous range dictating the 300. I understand now, Amy, finally. I understand where you draw your levels from. So that's cool. Thanks for sharing that information. Thanks for keeping us aligned on that. Hope everybody else could get some insight as well. Amy's a great analysis reader of the charts. Anything back below these 800s, it's pretty sticky gross, guys. We're coming back into this big flat level here where the buyers finally got excitatory. So if we can't hold this and push back above the 15-minute range, I'm assuming we're going to keep auctioning down into the bottom. All part of the game. Absolutely, man, Max. Just a game of probability, baby. We show up every day, and that's the way we get paid. Consistency, awareness, resilience, discipline, simplicity. That video is actually to be coming out this weekend, guys, either Sunday or Monday. I have a cards video dropping. where I'm just talking about that analysis of the things that kept me aligned as a trader, that helped me become profitable, and also just helped me become a better person in my life. So look out for that video. We'll see when it drops. I cannot believe the volume support, though. Back above the 15-minute range. We have to hold above the 8s here. If this is an 8 retest and we don't hold, well, that's going to be pretty gross. So we'll see what happens. Can't wait for the video. I'm sure it'll help many traders. Mad Max, you're the man, King. Your support is fucking amazing. I appreciate you, brother. Here comes the top of it. Are we going to defend above the 15-minute range, get back above the EMA? If not, these 800s are going to continue to sellers. And it's kind of feeling a little bit interesting here. This 800 spot, guys, you know, we've mentioned it for the last couple weeks. Has been a big spot. Over and over, we keep wicking into these 8s. Finally got the long continuation. And now this hourly chart is starting to do some weird doji stuff back below the 8s. So might be back in that range that we don't want to be a part of. Always one of the highs or lows will be in institutional levels. Then just draw Fibonacci premium and discount, and you will see the most moves happen there. And with time, you will know what happened. I love it, Amin. Yeah, you take a high or a low, add your 300 points to either side, and now you're in the institutional level, and that's your range. W day, everyone. May everyone have a great weekend. Take it easy, work if you're out of here, King. I appreciate you as always, brother. Thanks for being a great moderator, keeping us aligned with our goals, making sure everybody's hitting the button like you do, brother. It means the most. Enjoy your weekend. Now the close of 1 hour candle is who valid. It's going to be interesting. If we close below the 8s, guys, and that was already a pretty big rejection right there of the 8s. So we might be coming right back in towards VWAP here. Break even on the day. I could have been chilling, but got cooked. Break even on the day is not bad. I know you. So what? You were up pretty fat. Sorry to hear it, May. You were up fat and they got you. Sorry to hear you, King. Another day, though. Break even's not the end of the world. It's just painful. You took a long here. I'm guessing you took a long, and then it came all the way back to your level. You took a long at like the 60s or something, or is up fat and it came back. Pain. Hourly candle completely starting to doji. Really interesting price action here, family. Really interesting price action there. If this candle closes below the 8s, oof, ugly. That's already a pretty big rejection level at the EMA, at this data wick, at the 800 level. That, to me, could be indication to the sell side if the longs can't get excitatory. We might be going to see VWAP here, and even then, could cut through, so. Check my levels on ESNQ on Robo. That's why you can't take based on trend, and you know know what they try to do. The range helps me a lot, King. Yeah, I can tell that it does, King. And, I mean, you help us stay aligned as well, Amin, so. I can see that you found a level that makes sense for your brain, helps you stay aligned with the market, helps you stay focused, overall direction. Here comes the longs, trying the EMA one more try at these 786s. This to me would be a short attempt, actually. Broke below the 15-minute range, tried to support back through it, broke below it again, stuck below this data wick. I would try a short here. Small size, of course, but we'll see what happens. It's kind of an interesting candle. The longs do hold, this is where we finally get the push, but I don't know. Really interesting price action in general. I take back what I said about the short. I just don't know. The only reason I would take that trade is because that's aligned with my system, but I'd have a really tight stop. If you take this short, have a really tight stop above like the 805s. And there you go. I would have been stopped out. So hopefully this is the longs trying to push through this 8 level. I don't know. Tricky. She is holding the 21 EMA on the 5. Oh, I like that then, Queen. Maybe we go back to the upside here. A lot of volume was auctioned at this 839 price, so I would not be surprised to see us see that level. I would not be surprised. But for me, family, most of the fun has been done. If you guys are used to this price action, after 11, things get a little bit trickier, a little bit slower. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up stream here. A tough day, daily loss, but we had a stellar week. I appreciate every single person that tuned in, was a part of this community, shows love like you guys do every single day. Truly means the most We're building something here that we can all benefit from. We're picking each other up. We're getting great as trading as a community. Let's keep the momentum rolling next week. Probability plays out. We're getting better at trading. We just got to let it happen. It takes time. It's a long journey, but it's worth enduring. Trading for freedom, family. So back below the 8s now. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see what happens over the weekend. Come back into the markets Monday, see where we're at. But drink some sun, family. Get some water. Hug somebody you love. Hope you enjoy the rest of your guys' weekend, guys. I love you guys. Peace.